video I'm going to show you guys how you can turn this ugly coffee table into this really cool minimal coffee table with a concrete tabletop. So if you want to know how to achieve this, then please keep on watching. What you need for this DIY is a bucket, some cement, paint, a tray for your paint and a paint roller, some sanding paper, a plastic sheet to protect your floor, a screwdriver, and two of these things that I don't know the name of, but you basically use them to smooth any surface. And I've got a big one and a smaller one. First I'm going to prepare the frame. I'm just going to take out all these screws that connect the tabletop with the frame, so you can take the tabletop off and you can focus on the frame itself. And I asked my boyfriend to help me with this because it's kind of heavy. Then you just want to place your plastic sheet on the floor. And if you're doing this outside, you don't really have to do it, but since I don't have a garden, I had to do this in my living room and I didn't want to ruin my floor. Then I'm going to paint the frame. I used a white paint, but you can just use any color you want, but I thought that white would look best with the concrete tabletop. And I'm just pouring it into my tray. I'm just using a paint roller to paint the entire frame. And if you already have a white frame, you can just keep it white, of course, but since this one was silver and I didn't want it to be silver, I just decided to paint it. Then onto the tabletop preparations, I just took a piece of sanding paper and I sanded down the entire tabletop. And I did this so the concrete would stick better to the tabletop. And after I sanded the entire tabletop down, I just vacuum cleaned it, so I got rid of all the dust. And after this I actually also got a cloth with some alcohol on it and scrubbed the entire tabletop just to get rid of any excess oils. Then onto making and applying cement. You just have to read the instructions on the packaging of the cement because it's different for every type of cement, I think. I just mixed cement with water. Then you really want to make sure that it's mixed very well and it's very liquidy, because I ended up not mixing it well enough, so it got some really weird patches on the tabletop. So just make sure that you mix it really well. And then I just took my cement and poured it on the tabletop so I could cover the entire tabletop in cement. And I just used one of those smoothing tools to spread it out even more. And just adding more cement to the entire tabletop. And again I use that smoothing tool just to spread the cement out on top of the entire tabletop. And you can be kind of messy with this step because we're going to smooth it out even more after this. Then I just took that really large smoothing tool and I just smoothed down the entire cement. And I also made sure that it dripped down the sides, so that the sides would also be covered in cement. And then you're just going to smooth it out even more, and you want to make sure that everything is the same thickness so that it dries evenly. And then you have something like this, and you just want to let it dry for 24 hours. And then you just want to put everything together. You're just going to take your tabletop and screw it back onto the frame so it won't slide off or anything. And then the final result, you've got a really cool minimal coffee table that honestly looks good in every household. I do have one tip before I end this video. It's probably best if you use a top coat on top of this, because concrete does absorb a lot of liquids. And I didn't do that, so I kind of have weird stains on my concrete table right now. So yeah, this was the video. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye!